Okay, clase, muy buenos días otra vez. I hope that you guys had a great weekend. I hope that, I don't know, you're having a great time just being out of school. I know I am. I know I say this a lot, but um, it's nice to not have to be like driving as long as I was driving to get to school and yet still doing the same things. And I feel like we're getting a lot accomplished, especially in this class. Um, so I'm just really happy to kind of be practicing this a little bit more. I know we're getting to the end of the school year, and so kind of just want to take a little uh, things a little bit slower and just really work on like some really like practical skills that you can use um, going forward, like not even just in this class right now, but going forward you can use these things in life kind of to communicate better. And so what we're going to be working on the first couple of days here is just a sort of a writing piece, much like the one we did with the timeline when we used the preterite preterito. We're going to be using the present perfect, which is the verb tense that we used last year with, or not last year, last week with haber and the participles. And so I just kind of wanted to run through this really quickly and just kind of give you like the expectation, because I understand it's going to be difficult and different for everyone to do this in a different, because we're not in class and I can't check in as much as I would like to. And so this is the sheet that you're going to be getting. And I want you to just really focus on a couple of key things from this worksheet. Okay, so the first thing is, let me see if I can get my highlight here. The first thing that I really, there it is, want you to focus is the title, right? So the title says, ¿Qué han hecho las personas en tu familia? Right? So if we know, we look back at the things that we learned last week, we know that K is what? K with an accent is always what? Han is that has, right? Hecho, that's that irregular participle for hacer, to do. So what has done las personas en tu familia? You guys can figure that out, the people in your family. So what have the people in your family done? Right? What things have the people in your family done? So I want you to write 12 a 15 frases. That's 12 or 15, 12 to 15 sentences, right? And that's important to note here, so we'll highlight that as well. Okay, and then these are the questions that you're really going to be thinking about as you do this. Okay, so the first one is ¿Por qué estás orgulloso or orgullosa de tu familia? Why are you proud of your family? ¿Qué han hecho tus parientes? What have your parents done? What have your parents done? Right? So when we have a question, remember that the subject is going to come after the verb. So here, what have done your parents? What have your parents done? Okay. Why are you proud of yourself? ¿Qué has hecho tú? What have you done? Okay. ¿Qué no has hecho todavía? What have you not done yet? What's something that you want to do, but you have not done it yet? Okay. This is optional. We're not going to worry about that. So actually what we're going to do is, let's actually just strike out these guys. We're not going to worry about that. Okay, so on this writing prompt, practice your open response skills. Basically, you're just stream of thought, right? Stream of consciousness. And what I mean by that is you're going to tell me, you're just going to answer the questions to the best of your ability, basically. So instead of like looking at the questions and just trying to answer the questions specifically, you're going to write down different things as you feel like you need to write them down, because you're going to have 12 to 15 sentences here. So it's going to take a little bit more effort than just being like, there's 3 questions, let me answer the 3 questions and I'll be done. Okay. So for example, if I was going to write, sorry, y'all, like constantly I'm trying to figure out this computer. So if I was going to start mine, I would probably say something like soy, or not, let's use estoy. Estoy orgulloso de mi familia porque I am proud of my family because, right? Let me give you a couple of different things, reasons that you could be potentially proud of your family, right? I'm proud of my family because mi familia right? When I talk about my family, the family is one thing. So we're going to use instead of an. Mi familia comprado una casa nueva. My family bought a new house, right? Maybe that's one thing. Or let's talk about something different. Mi familia ha viajado traveled a nuevos lugares. My family has traveled to new places. Um, Mi familia ha, let's see, what else could we possibly, how could we possibly otherwise be proud of our family? Mi familia ha pasado una buena or un buen fin de semana. My family has passed a good weekend, right? That could be one of the ways that you answer that first question, right? So we're basically just keeping in mind that we're going to be using um, the present perfect here, right? So that's one way that we can answer the first question there. Okay, let's answer the second question. So let's give a kind of an example of what I expect for that one. So mis parientes on. So we're going to use on here because we have multiple parientes with an S. So we're going to use on. Uh, mis parientes on. And then what kind of things have your parents done, right? Think about that. Mis parientes on. Let's use tenido. Had. So have had tres hijos. My parents have had 3 children. My parents have had 3 children. Let's see, what's something else here? Mis parientes. You can actually just use the question to kind of use the parts of the question to kind of answer the question. So, mis parientes han, let's see, mis parientes han pasado. Let's use pasado again. That's a really great spent. 30 años juntos. My parents have spent 30 years together, right? Just different kind of things. One thing that you're really going to have to keep in mind is you're probably going to have to use a dictionary, or you can use SpanishDict.com, or you can use WordReference.com to kind of give you some ideas of different verbs that you want to use, kind of like we did in the classroom with that timeline project, right? So just keep that in mind. So let's do another one. Mis parientes on. Let's use saved. Mucho. So mis parientes han gastado. It's actually guardado. Gastado is spent. So maybe you're proud of them because they spend a lot of money too. Just whatever you feel like you want to put there. So mis parientes han guardado mucho dinero. They have saved a lot of money. Okay, let's do a couple more here. Let's do the next one. So why are you proud of yourself? What have you done? Yo he hecho. A always goes with yo, right? Yo he hecho. So that's I have done. Let's say I have, let's use obtener. So if we take obtener, if we drop the I or the ER and I add the ending for a participle, which is IDO, yo he obtenido un trabajo. I got a job, right? Let's use that word. Let's use that saved word again. So, yo he guardado dinero para la, let's say, para la universidad. I have saved money for college. Or, yo he comprado un coche or un carro. Right? Any of those things. I got a job. I saved money for college. I bought a car. Basically, both of those words mean car, right? Okay, and then the last part is going to be things that you haven't done yet, right? So one thing that you can do here is you can use todavía, which is a great word, or you can also use the word ya. So let's kind of give you an example of that. Ya no he viajado. Let's use one for me. So para mí, ya no he viajado a Colorado. I want to go to Colorado so bad. So, ya no he viajado a Colorado. Or we can say, no he viajado a Colorado todavía. So either way, you can say that either way. I like ya because it's shorter, and I feel like um, just from like traveling and stuff, I think people use it a little bit more. But todavía is perfectly fine as well, right? So basically, you want to have, if you wanted to break this thing down, you could say, I want four sentences, or not four, I want three sentences for each thing, right? So three sentences for why am I proud of my family, porque estás orgulloso de tu familia. Three sentences for qué han hecho tus parientes. Three sentences for qué has hecho tú. And three sentences for qué no has hecho todavía. So you can do three sentences for each thing. And you can write it on this paper if you want to, or if you'd rather, you can just send me an email. Okay. And then not so concerned about this thing at the bottom here. That's kind of like your rubric, but we're not as concerned about that as just actually completing the exercise. I really want you guys to start exercising writing and really looking up the terms and trying to figure out what things mean so that you can actually like put them in sort of a more semblance of a writing piece and speaking, because writing always comes before speaking, right? So listening comes before writing, writing comes before speaking. Speaking is always the last thing. So I think if we can kind of line these things up, we'll have a really um, well-rounded knowledge of some very little and very pivotal things in Spanish. And like always, I'll be checking in with you through the week. So if you have questions, I'm giving you 2 days to do this. So by Wednesday, and obviously you have until Friday to do it, but I wanted to give you 2 good days in the schedule to do it. Okay? So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. As always, I'm always available to you guys within reason, obviously. But just let me know if I can do anything to help you, and I will talk to you guys later. Much love. See ya. Bye.